Hello, this is Steve, and I want to go over how to buy a Nadex contract here. So I'm in a demo account at Nadex. Looks the same as a regular account. The regular accounts are blue, demo accounts are green. But for this video, I just want to show you how to place a trade in the buy direction, and then I'll actually show you how to exit that trade as well. So in this example, we're going to just trade the Euro US dollar. So once you log in, you find what you want to trade. So in this example, I'd click on Forex and binaries. I'd click on the Euro US dollar, and I have the 11 to 1 p.m. One listed here. It's currently 11:35 in the morning. This trade closes at 1 p.m. So this is an hour and 24-minute trade as of right now. Lots of different ways that you can trade Nadex, which if you're used to like the scammy binary options companies, this is going to be a little different, which is why I suggest getting a demo account and playing with it for a week. Just doing random trades, and I'm going to do some random trades here just to kind of show you how much you can kind of learn from that. And it really depends on the kind of trader that you are too. So you could be far in the money, far out of the money, right at the money kind of trader. So if you're doing a scammy broker, you're basically buying, and say you want to do a buy, you're basically buying at 106.70. Again, assuming that they're quoting the right prices, which you never know. But you're buying at 106.70, and then if it's an hour trade, if it closes above 106.70, you win, 70% on your money or whatever the case is. Here it's a little different. Here you're buying the contract. So this is what you want to look at over here to the left. This is a statement that says Euro US dollar is greater than 106.68. So that means in order for this trade to win at 1 p.m., it has to be greater than 106.68. And again, currently it's 106.69, 106.70. So it is, if it closed right here, that would be a winning trade and you would win. Now in this particular case, so you're basically 2 pips in the money compared to what the contract is. So if you bought this now and the contract closed at 168.3 like it is right now, you would win the trade. Anytime you see you could buy it for $57, you're going to win $43 minus commissions and so forth. It's about 75% return on investment. And the reason I use those numbers is because that's kind of the numbers that the scammy brokers deal with, 70-75%. So if you're coming from over there to Nadex, it kind of helps to get that math correct. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this trade, the 106.68. Again, this is not based on any particular thoughts that I think it's going to go up or anything. It's just in this example. So I'm going to say I think it's going to be above 106.68. I'm going to click on the offer side or the blue side. A ticket is going to pop up, and this ticket is going to continue to move in the offer side. You can see the price has stayed at $53, and the reason it's at $53 is when I clicked on the offer side, that's the price that it was at the time. But you can change that anytime you want. But for size, you can put 1 or you can put 100 or whatever you want to put. In this example, I'm just going to put 1 for now. Again, I can change the price to whatever I want. It's at 53, but currently the market is at 51, 52. If I had 53 in here and the market's at 52, it's going to fill me at 52. This price is basically telling me that's the limit that I'm willing to pay on it. And the other thing you can look at here, which is helpful, is the max loss and the max profit. So everything is either going to expire worthless at 0 or $100. So in this case, I'm risking $53. So this is how much they're going to take out of my account. And this is how much, if I win the trade, I will get back. So that is, I don't know, 80-some% return on investment. So the market has currently moved. So if I just hit place order, this is going to go ahead and be in the working orders because I'm only willing to buy it for $53, and the market's now moved up to 60. So so I kind of missed that aspect. But what I can do is I can click in working order, and that brings the ticket back up, and you can see your one right there, and you can see your 53. I could leave it in there, and if the market comes down enough, it'll fill me at $53, and I will be in at $53. But let's say I want to change it. I think, hey, this is I'm okay paying a little bit more for it. I could change this number to say I'm willing to pay up to $65 for that. Even though the market's at 57 and change, and I have 65 in here, they're going to fill me at that price there. They're not going to fill me at 65. So you can see that it's no longer in the working order. If I go into my open positions, you'll see a couple different ones. These are some things I did earlier in this demo account. But you'll see my trade here of the Euro US dollar 106.68. I actually, even though I had 65 in that box, I actually only paid $59 for it. You can see the current price or the current market is $53, so that's what I could exit the trade for right now. And you see that it's a loss right now of $8. It bounces around, and this is the position value of the actual contract. So if I sold out, that's how much I would get, the $49.50 minus commissions. And then the last thing here is the indicative. So this is the actual price of the contract. So it's at 106.68.4. So if it closed right at this second, I would actually win the trade, even though it shows that I'm down $11, because it would close above the 106.68. So with Nadex, it's great that you can exit your trade early, which I'll do here in a second, but it's not only based on the price, but it's based on how much time is left. So since this trade has, basically 78 minutes left, there's a lot of time, and I'm only up by about a half a pip. So that's not a lot of profit or leeway to be up in that particular thing. So let's say, okay, the market's continuing to move, whether it's in the plus direction or in the loss direction like this one. I can just, and I want to exit the position. So say I want to exit the position on this one, on the Euro US dollar. I just click on it. The ticket will pop up automatically in the opposite direction that I was. Again, I bought the trade. It's going to automatically have the sell position, and it's automatically going to have the price of where it was when I clicked on that button. Again, all I would have to do is place order. The market has moved, so if I'm saying I just want to get out of the thing, I'm willing to get out at 40. Even though the market's at 45, I'm willing to get out at 40. I hit place order, and you can see it exited me. I can take a look at the My Account section and see what they exactly exited me, but they didn't exit me at 40. They exited me, probably around 45 or so. So that's how to buy and how to exit. Now, again, in this particular case, you can look at gold here. I bought the 1172.60. Again, we have hour and 45 minutes left in this trade, and it's currently winning by about $4 in gold. I bought it for just under $60, and I could sell it out for $82 and make about a $22 profit. So this is never ever going to show, the current market is never going to show $100. And the reason for that is there's time left. So even if you're up 100 pips with 1 minute left, you're never going to show $100 for the current market. You always have to wait till it expires, and then that's your full payout. So you can definitely wait till this expires. This probably expire in the money. But again, in this video, I'm just going to exit this position. So, open position, click on gold here, and I can exit it at the 82 area. Or if I wanted to say, okay, I want to put a profit target in, but I want to sell it at $90 and get out there. Just put $90 in it, and there you can see in my working order, it's $90 there. So I'm gonna leave that in there for just a minute as I walk you through a couple of more buy trades. So we're gonna take the same the same thing, the Euro US dollar, the 1 p.m. And we're just going to buy, we're going to buy a different one that's kind of out of the money. So in this particular case, say you think the market is going to move a bunch between now and 1 o'clock. In this case, I want to buy the 106.80, and it's about 11 points out of the money, so it needs to move 11 points in order to be in profit. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click it, and it says $26 right now. And I'm going to hit size of 1 and just leave the price as is. And you will see if I go to my my open positions, I actually paid $25.75 for that particular contract. So this contract is out of the money. So it has to move up 11 pips in order to win. But let's say I leave this one in for the rest of the day or until 1 p.m. I would get, just say that's 25 for easy math instead of 25.75. So 25, that would mean I would make $75 on that particular trade. So 300% return on that particular trade. When I'm only risking 25, my reward is 75 if that particular trade comes through. Again, same thing, you can sell out this position at any time as well. You can see your profit loss and position value and so forth as well. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is trading a far in the money contract. So again, we'll just leave it at the Euro US dollar, 1 p.m. Again, the contract says you believe the Euro US dollar is going to be greater than 106.56 at 1 p.m. And if I click on it here, again, the blue, the offer side, I change the size to 1. I'm going to move this to 80. So hopefully I get filled. I hit place order, and you can see I actually got filled at 79.50 here. So this particular trade is actually in the money by about 11 points. The current market is 106.68, and my trade is 106.56 in this last one. Now in this particular, in this particular case, I paid $80 or $79 for it. My risk is that $79 for a profit of $20. But again, if this particular trade comes down, say I'm wrong, and it comes down and closes at 106.60, that means it fell about 7 points or so from my entry, but it is still above the 106.56. So I would still win that trade if that particular thing closed at 106.60 as this example. So it's a very high, it's a higher win rate theoretically, as long as the market doesn't move significantly. But you're not going to win as much either. So everybody's going to trade a little different. I've showed you basically an at the money strategy, a far out of the money strategy. So this 106.81 is a far out of the money, 11 points out of the money, cost you $25. This 106.56 cost you $80. There's a lot of different ways to trade at Nadex versus the scammy binary options brokers out there. You just have to pick how you want to trade, but there's just a lot more options to do that than just saying you think the euro is going to go up or you think the euro is going to go down. Those things are great, but you can not only make more money in that. For example, here's a perfect example. The market's at 106.65. I can buy that for $57. I can have it go against me by 1 pip and still get a 75% return on investment. You go over to a scammy broker, you're probably getting 70 or 75% return. If you lose by a pip, you lost the whole thing. This way, you're getting the same or better return percentage-wise, and the thing can still go against you a little bit. And then again, if you're looking for a larger move in the markets, You can do an out-of-the-money contract and make 200-300% return on investment, and do that as well. Versus the scammy brokers, you can't do that. And again, in far in the money contracts, can work very well. Also, if there's a slow market or you just don't think it's going to reach your that particular support or whatever the case is, you can do that also. So hopefully this was helpful. If you do have any questions on how to buy on Nadex, please give me a contact. You can contact me on YouTube, or also MrBinaryOptions.com/free is one of my systems that you can check out. Also, I have a video on how to place sell trades on Nadex, so you can check that out as well. And then there's many other videos on how to trade at Nadex and some of my systems here on this channel. So please subscribe and check out the other videos as well. Take care. Have a good one.